Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer. Today on our 2017 Chevy Cruze, we're going to be showing you how to install the PTC custom fit cabin air filter. So here's a really good example of our new filter next to the old one that we removed. And if you take a look at that old one, you know, a lot of junk in there, dust and dirt and everything else. And this is why it's important to keep your filter clean and replaced. Because it catches all this stuff, and you know, I don't know about you, but I'd rather not have all that stuff blowing in my face and out of my vents and in the car. So by replacing it, you know, this one's carbon as well, and so it's going to do a good job of kind of helping to minimize odors, because you know, you get some wet debris in there and it kind of just gets musty inside and everything else. So you know, every now and again change it. It's you'll get some fresher air, and it's a little bit better on your HVAC system as well, because when there's so much resistance and your blower motor's trying to draw air through this or blow air through it, you know, it's no different than your furnace filter at the house, you know what I mean? So you're gonna get better performance overall, and just holding them up side by side, you know, it's not hard to tell that this is gonna be a direct replacement type fit. So nothing to worry about there. You know, you pop this old one out and this one will take its place. So after seeing how much a cabin air filter does catch, you know, it's important to keep them replaced and keep them fresh, and you know, have a better smelling car and a better performing HVAC system, really. In terms of getting this one installed, a little bit of work to it. You got to pop a couple panels off, take a couple screws out. It's really not a huge deal to get to. But with that said, why don't we go ahead and get started on it now. So here we begin our installation. We're going to be here on the passenger side of our Cruze, and we need to essentially remove our glove box. So there's going to be 5 fasteners that look just like this one here. So we have 2 on this side that we will pull out first. And I'm using a 7mm size socket to get them out. If you close the door almost right in the middle on that bottom edge, you're going to have another fastener. So we can get that one removed as well. Then you can remove this trim piece. So this kind of just snapped into place. I'm using a trim tool to release it. So just pop that off, set it to the side, and then if you look there, we're going to have 2 more 7mm screws. And once we pull these out, we should be able to kind of remove our glove box assembly here. But looks like this plastic fastener might be attached to that assembly, so I'll just take a trim tool. Rear screwed flathead will work too. Pry underneath the head of it until it pops out. You should be able to pop this one out and get it out of the way. And then this piece should be able to kind of pull up on it. And hopefully give us enough space to work that glove box out. Now if you look, there's going to be a little trap door here, and our filter should be behind it. On each side of that door, there's going to be a little tab you can push and swing that down. And before you pull this out, take note of it. A lot of times there will be a little indicator telling you where your airflow needs to go. So in our case, you know, it's taking air from fresh air, ambient air from the outside, and running it down. So just keep that in mind. This will just pull right on out. With that old one out, we can grab our replacement. This does have an indication letting us know about the airflow, so put it in correctly. That'll just slide right in and we'll lock it back down. Now all that's left to do is get our glove box assembly back in place and reinstalled the opposite way that we removed it. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the PTC Custom Fit Cabin Air Filter on our 2017 Chevrolet Cruze.